And one thing you did is you took the
What are kind of the big takeaways from a game like Utah, and just how do you transition into a bye week and kind of make that a positive to be able to move forward?
Kind of just work on the things we got to correct. Obviously didn't play a great second half. Kind of came out flat as a whole team. We already talked about it, discussed it. Had a long bye week to discuss it. So, we moved on. We're on Washington State now, and kind of already made that correction. Now we're moving forward.
What's the balance of that, though? I mean, obviously wanting to get back on the field after a loss, but is it kind of refreshing to have the bye week?
It was refreshing, but it also stung because that's just another week that we kind of had to sit on and hear about it. And so, obviously, like I just said, we had a long bye week. We had to hear about it, whether it be online coaches, amongst ourselves as players. But we worked out our problems. We knew what we did wrong, and now we just got to fix it and not make those same mistakes again.
Things are kind of lined up for you guys. If you want to reach your goals, you still have that opportunity. What would you say is one thing that needs to happen for you guys to kind of get on a run the second half?
We just need to focus on ourselves, play our best football. We can't be worried about what other teams is doing, or even what other teams around the conference is doing. We have to play our best football because at the end of the day, we still control our destiny as far as how good and how great we can play. And so, as long as we go out there and we win games and we play up to our potential, then kind of just got to let the rest fall into place.
When would you say is over the first half? When did you guys play your best football?
We've really been playing kind of our best football. I would say really all season we've been consistent. It was just really a bad half. Like I said, we've heard about it for a long week, and so kind of we just got it out of our system. We can't let that happen again.
And how do you feel the young guys that have had to play have come along? I talked about it yesterday, just getting them more involved in practice in the bye week, but up to this point, having to play, how have they come along?
They've come along. They've really been playing kind of the whole season. Really, I think if you even look back, Stanford, we had Keon Markham and Tommy Hill playing a lot, majority of that game. So, I think now they kind of understand they're really in the groove of things, in the flow. They know kind of how everything operates. So, when we all take that loss as a team, especially kind of how we gave up on defense really in the second half, it really just wasn't up to our standards. So they get it, older guys get it, we enforce it. So now we just got to move on.
What are some of the things that stand out to you about Washington State when you watch them on film?
Yeah, they got two really great slot receivers, number 1 and number 8. They try to get them the ball a lot. They got good concepts to try and really create space for them, get them in the open field, one-on-one matchups. Got a great running back as well, great alignment. So, really it's on the DBs this week. We got to cover, we got to lock onto our guy, and everybody just has to do their job.
What are some of the things that you guys as DBs have to kind of key in on when you face an offense that does do a lot of for wide receiver, personnel groupings and all that kind of stuff?
I think a lot of it really is just eye control. We know they're going to pass the ball, so if we're playing man coverage, we can't be looking at the quarterback. We can't be looking at what everybody else is doing. We got to keep our eyes on our man so that wherever he goes, we can react properly to and make plays.
Thanks, DeAndre.
Yeah, no problem.